And action! Good morning, beautiful, or good evening if you're in the US, or in England, you're probably asleep, so you might be watching the replay of this. Today, I want to dispose of a myth and a lie that is commonly being peddled by pushy salespeople online, especially. And that is the lie that you get what you pay for, right? I mean, how many or have you been in a sales call environment where you got called by a potential coach or a consultant and pitched on a program or an offer, and it kind of dropped that lie on you to say, like, if you're not investing, that you're not gonna get good quality and blah blah blah. And oh, I'm yawning already. But the truth is, I used to believe that as well. And I wanna dispose of that lie today based on my personal experience, and I feel that you can probably relate to that as well, because many of us have believed this because it's what we get told. So I was actually wearing my scarf, my favorite scarf, in the last week because it's very cold down here where we are in South Australia. And this is my all-time favorite scarf. It is my favorite scarf because I love the color purple. It's my favorite color in the world, always has been. And this particular shade of purple is just, oh my God, I wish there were more clothings like that because I would just buy them like crazy. I love this shade of purple. It's my favorite shade. It's deep, it's sensuous, it's amazing. And this scarf is made of silk. It's 100% silk. And I found this in a little town called Bad Dürheim in Germany last year when I went on holidays with my mum and her partner and John. And it's like a hot thermal bath kind of township where there was a lot of thermal baths in hotels, and you float around in these salty kind of pools and just bliss out, and it's just beautiful. So it's supposed to be good for your health, and if at all, it's very good for your soul. And when I saw this scarf, it was about 60 or 70 euro, which is probably 100, 110 Australian dollars, maybe 80, 70 US dollars. And it's only flimsy, right? It's not thick or anything because it's made of silk. So when I saw the price, I'm like, oh, it's way too expensive, right? I don't really want to pay that much money for a scarf. But then when I felt it and I just saw the vibrancy of the color, I'm like, I've got to have this scarf. I don't care what it costs. And so I bought it. And so in the instance of my scarf, of my beloved scarf, the saying you get what you pay for is true. But many times in my business, I have paid for high-end mentoring and coaching, and I've gotten very, very poor customer service. I've gotten very, very poor service from the actual coach or mentor. And, it left me question whether the coaching industry is actually to be trusted and whether every coach out there is just out to get my money. Because the moment you stop paying these guys money, the moment they start caring about you, right? And on the opposite end of the spectrum, I'm involved in a online school with a lady from Australia that I've never heard of before, right? But I saw one of her Facebook ads, and she does consulting very well. So she helps people create mini funnels where you basically drive people to online consulting appointments, online bookings. And I know I've been shying away from doing this kind of stuff because I've always had a very successful referral business in my previous businesses. And also as a coach and mentor, I've had a lot of referrals. So I've kind of gotten a bit lazy and stopped doing consulting calls. And I know that is not a good idea because, in the times when my income dries up or I don't earn as much every month than I would like to, then I am, stressing about where the next client comes from as much as you may be stressing. So I signed up with this lady, and it's only like 2,000 US dollars a year. And she gives everything in her class. Like, she gives so much time and access to her. And she has a high-end mentoring program as well, just like I do. And so it made me it made me really feel good, because that's what I always give my students. Like, I have the Client Accelerator Mastermind, which is a brand new mastermind private Facebook group where I micro coach people who can't afford to work me high end. And in that mastermind group, I'm giving people everything. I give them access to me pretty much every day, all day, and they can ask me any questions they have. And we have a virtual office where we work together, and they can, they can have lots of touch points with me. And I was inspired by the lady that I'm working with right now to do that, because it just shows that if you give people above and beyond service, then they will come back time and time and time again. And not only that, they will refer their clients and their friends to you, because you just care, right? And yes, we're in the business to make money, but we're also in the business to serve our ideal clients. And sometimes we have to put the money and the dollar signs aside and really show our people that we care for them. And the only way we can do that is by being there and actually supporting and nurturing them every step of the way. And that's what this video is all about. So if you've been fed the lie that, if you pay for quality, then you're going to get better service, I disagree. In my experience, it hasn't happened. And so you want to trust your gut feeling and just run with that. So that's my message for today. You have a wonderful day. I just want to say thank you for being here. If you like this video, give it a share, give it a like. I really appreciate your comments as well, because it shows me that what I'm putting out there is actually helping you in your business. And that's what this is all about. So I talk to you tomorrow, and I'm going to go and keep working now. Bye.